that I want to fight you guys while I drive. Welcome to the 13th episode of the highest Sesh, and I'm going to speak on my 13th reason why I'm going to punch you, bitch. This is not what the video is about. You know, these are just going to be channel messages, and whatever I feel like saying, I will. Welcome to the highest Sesh. Now, again, this collective and specifically, and I want to be clear, because as I always say, I am healing with you guys. This is a healing journey, and we're both going through this together. Energetically, we align for a reason. The collective aligns for a reason. You might be going through similar things. You know, I have to go through the experience so I can get the wisdom, so then I can share it with you guys. But there's this oblivious kind of energy that you feel like you need to carry, because if you don't, well, you are aware and you know everything that's going on. If you don't act oblivious, you're not gonna act right. Not because you normally don't act right, but the things that God is like making you like having this cheerful oblivion on just the shittiness, bro. Because, example, I've been trying to record the video. Oh my god, Condo World! I have to block that shit. Yo! Who, what's up? Glittery, like Cardi B said. Whatever. The point is, things be getting in the middle. Things have been trying to distract you. Things have been trying to distract you. If it's not things that you want to create and things get in the middle, example, me and my videos, the memory just out of nowhere gets too full. I can't keep recording. I have to go through it all and check and just, it's like God is not even allowing you to move or do anything unless you like figured it out, or just God would make sure you get rid of everything that does not need to be with you when you receive what you need to receive. You're being more protected and aligned than you think. The thing is, there's so much going on around you. There's so many things getting in the middle of your healing journey. So many things getting in the middle of your creative journey. So many things getting in the middle of the things that you desire to do. The things that bring you happiness, the things that bring you excitement, the things that maintain you in this high frequency timeline, way of living. People are trying to get in the middle. Talks are trying to get in the middle. Evil eyes trying to get in the middle. Conversations are trying to get in the middle. Thinking patterns are trying to get in the middle. Outside forces are trying to get in the middle. If it's not the memory, at least personally for me, if it's not the memory on the phone, it's the fucking car. If it's not the car, it's the money. If it's not the money, it's the fucking having the money but not for the things that you need. Only for the things that you can at the end of the day get. It's so, and it's like, I want to cry. Not because everything's going bad, because yes, things are trying to get in the middle, but they never fully do. You come out stronger than ever. You do act right, and you do act in the way you desire to act. You do the things you desire to do, and you don't let those things get in the middle, but you feel them. You feel the intentions. You feel why things are happening, but you also question, why are they getting in the middle? Why do they keep testing me when there's nothing I need to prove who I am, to prove what I believe in, and to prove everything. The car safely transitions. The car, it's like not working right. The car is giving me problems. And I'm like, God, if you're gonna have me with a car that it's giving me problems, then give me a fucking new one, because I am not gonna be dealing with this. And then I translate it to, I want safety transitions. I want energy moving safely. I don't want to be moving around. I don't want to be healing, and I don't want to move energy around unsafe and unprepared. I check, I pray, and I do what I have to do. I act upon what I want to act upon. Maybe I'm not being patient enough. And it's like they want me like this, and I feel like they want me with my throat closed. They want me to shut up. They want me to dress myself in a way where I don't perceive myself to be beautiful. They want me in this poor state, not money wise but energetically wise. They want me in this fucked up state, like I'm struggling, like I'm trying to survive, like I'm already not fucking surviving, and while I'm trying to build a life where I'm living and I'm not surviving, things, people, conversations, thinking patterns, indulgent patterns that already been let go resurface trying to get in. So if I keep pushing you out, if I keep saying no, why did this bullshit energy keep appearing? I am healing, I am doing what I have to do, but if God already gave me clarity on what's going on, why do people keep fucking around? Why does the car keep fucking around? The car fucked up. We fixed it. We did what we had to do. It's still acting up. It's still doing the thing. So how are you healing something? How are you fixing something? And how are you acting upon something? And it's still acting, working, and the outcome is like you've never touched it, you never fixed it, and you never did anything to it. So if God doesn't rip the shit that I don't need out of my life and gives me what I desire and what I want, I am gonna get freaking pissed off. Because I know God is trying to get this anger, because what I feel is anger. And the person I am, I don't act upon my anger. I transmute it and use it for what I have to. I don't know why God is like collecting, recharging you, or like giving you this energy upcharge in whatever biggest emotion he can have access to use it in something, whether it's the videos, whether it's the cleaning, whether it's taking out the trash, whatever that means for you spiritually, meaning and whatever. It's just unfortunately the type of energy that he has access to fast, quickly, and that you can use and transmute. I know it's not an easy journey. I know it's not fucking easy. I know it's a fucking process that you have to go through, that you have to experience, and that you have to fucking transmute to use it for what you need to use it. But it gets annoying. And even when the emotion that God is using is anger. Why does he want me angry? What does he want me angry about? And why do things around me are trying to get this anger out of me? Do I feel like I've been not respecting my boundaries? How I feel like people are not respecting my boundaries and how I present myself? There is something that is trying to get in the middle that you're not putting your finger on it, that it's like draining you silently and sneaky. It's draining you, and maybe it's your own thoughts, maybe it's your patterns. I am on a cleaning process where I feel overwhelmed by a lot of things, but I've been acting right, and maybe the outside is not matching the inside, but maybe it is, because even if outside everything seems good, it's not going good. Things are getting in the middle, things trying to stop you, people that you want to align with don't even align anymore, don't even feel good anymore, don't even see. The car giving me trouble again. It's like I want to move in the way I desire. I want to move fast enough. I want to move protective and fast enough, but it's like the car doesn't want to accelerate. Like, why and how do you want to move, but you're not moving? You want to act upon certain things and you're not acting upon certain things. Maybe it's the videos. Maybe for me it's the YouTube. But there is something that maybe your head keeps going around on, that it's maintaining you in a shitty state, in a shitty behavior. And like, I hate talking like this. I hate being in this energy, and I hate showing myself this way. I hate expressing myself this way. Why is God making me express something with the emotion that I hate the most? Why do I hate anger? Since I was little, people would try to get on fights with me. I would never fight. I would let them win. You know, I am not a fighter. I am not one of God's toughest warriors, even if I went through fucking shit, you know? I hate being the toughest warrior. I hate having to feel like I have to survive everything. I hate it. I disgust it. I hate having the need to survive, because this is not the life I meant to have. And maybe that's why I'm angry, because people are trying to maintain me in a spot. People are trying to make me be in a way, in a certain behavior, in a certain emotion, in a certain perspective, that literally, my anger is telling me that my boundaries are being crossed. My boundaries are being disrespected. I do not want this life. So why am I still here? Why am I still here? Why am I still doing what? Like, why? I am like, I'm literally tired, and like, this motherfucking channel is not for me to cry on it and to blame the outside, because there's nothing outside going on, and the only fault that it's probably it's mine. And I'm still not understanding what am I doing wrong, and if I'm not doing anything wrong, why do I feel this shitty way? I cannot blame my period, I cannot blame my cleaning process, and I cannot blame anything outside. So what the fuck is it? Trying to move the car, and it doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to move. You're trying to get somewhere, and whatever is making this movement, making this upgrade, being a safely the energy that you're trying to move around, it's getting stuck for a reason. The energy that you're trying to connect with, the things that you're trying to connect with, it's like it's the fucking car. I'm recording on the car, and I'm talking to you how the car is acting. It's moving, but it's moving extremely slow. It doesn't want to go fast. It doesn't want to, like, I am trying to press the gas. I push it all the way down, and it's not doing anything. It's making noise, but it's not fucking moving. Like, like I'm doing right now, I'm screaming, I'm sharing my anger, I'm moving the energy in the best way I can, even if it's with this anger and this sadness and this stressful feeling that I wasn't being aware of, that it was affecting me so much. And I just noticed that when I press record. I don't know, man. It's so fucked up, and I hate it. Maybe God is making me share this, do and record this video here, so I actually understand that I'm actually feeling this. Like, I can, like, look at the fucking cloud on my back. I know how the sky gets when I get like this. I know how the climate gets. I know how the wind gets. I know how the animals get. 2 white birds when I get like this, but I'm trying, you know. I'm moving everything around safely. I'm putting my intentions clean, and I'm doing everything I have to do. And 13 feels like a scary number. And I know this new beginning, even if it doesn't look like it, My mind is more aligned than ever. My body is more aligned than ever. And my soul is more aligned than ever. And it still feels not enough. So, the thoughts are getting in the middle, of course. Clearly, you can clearly see that. And this was, I'm gonna call it the 13th episode. And I'm gonna call it Come Drive and Rant with Me. Now it's 3 white birds. Maybe it is. Maybe this 13 episodes is just to rant. And just, if you do connect with how I am feeling and how God is making you aware of how you actually are feeling in small ways, because sometimes you do, I am a smoker, and I said to God, when I get the apartment I desire with the balcony, I'm gonna light my thing again as a celebration, but not to do it every day like I do it. And maybe I'm so used to numbing my emotions that I am numbing the anger I feel. I am numbing the sadness I feel, and I'm trying to hide it with excitement and happiness. And actually, the excitement and happiness that I'm trying to force out is the thing that's being used to numb the anger and the sadness. And I'm not feeling it all. I feel embarrassed, and I feel like I'm not being grateful enough if I start crying and being angry about my life. And I feel this view people have on my life where I have everything together and I'm living my life and I have all the money. No, bro, I'm surviving like everybody. I'm going through it like everybody, and I'm not better than everybody. I don't have a life or better luck or better benefit. I have the life I have the life I have because I worked hard on it. And God blesses me in the way He can, but He cannot give me everything. So I am trying to put my part to it. It feels like my part is not enough. And maybe my part, it's so based on perfectionism and insecurity and not feeling like enough that it actually isn't enough. Or maybe it is, and my thoughts are just getting in the middle. Well, fuck y'all. I love you guys, of course. I love me, but I guess I just needed to let this out. I'm gonna go and get food for the cat. I'm gonna pray over the car so when I turn it on again, it feels better, it moves better, and it moves the way it needs to move. And if not, God is gonna provide me a new car. How? I don't know, but He will have to figure it out. Because if He really wants me to use this energy, I'm gonna use it with Him. So we will get this fucking new car. We will get this new apartment. We will quit what we need to quit. We will get rid of everything that we need to get rid of. And we'll fucking figure it out and make it happen. It's just this transition moment where you're like nowhere. You're in this limerence middle, like yearning for something that you still don't have, but that you're working on, and that you know it's on the way, but you have no confirmation, no synchronicity whatsoever that confirms that. And if it confirms it or gives you clarity in a way, then you don't fucking believe it. I'm sorry, this video is just me fighting with myself, bro, but I just need to rant because I have nobody to talk to. I have nobody to share this with, and I feel sometimes that my sadness is too much. The things I think about are too much. People don't listen to me, and people don't want to listen to me. People don't want to handle me in my excitement. People don't want to handle me in my happiness. People don't want to handle me in my sadness and my anger. So then what emotion should I be sharing with people where they can fucking handle me, accept me for who I am, and love me for who I am? I'm the only one who's doing that right now. With the intentions right. It's okay. I have myself, I have God, and I have me, Spoonie, which is my cat, and I have my family, which we are not perfect, but they're still there. And they try their best to be present, and I know God sometimes protect me because sometimes people around you and their intentions are not as good or as straight as they think they are. Maybe that's what they're projecting with me, or maybe I shouldn't. Let's just go get Cat for the food. Thank you for the opportunity to rant. Thank you for the space to rant. That finally the memory didn't start to bother. I'll put a background to maybe blur stuff, and yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for having this rant with me on the 13th episode of The Highest Sesh. I hope you enjoyed my new intro. I worked hard on it, and on the logo I kind of updated. I guess Aphrodite is around more, or all these kind of pink loving magnetic kind of sexual energies that are around me, just to like help with the process, and sending you a lot of energy and a lot of healing, because what you're going through is not easy. You're moving through a lot of energy, and even if the energy needs to move extra slow and it needs to literally force you to stop sometimes, it's still moving. Be grateful for how it's moving, and just accept it no matter how angry you are. That you're angry, that you're sad, that you're anxious, doesn't mean you're not being grateful for what you're receiving, for what you're doing, and the work that you're doing. That should be all. I'm gonna go buy food. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. No. I appreciate just you receiving what you need to receive from this. I know this video is not like the other ones. I know there's a lot of new things, a lot of stuff that I'm trying to figure out, but you know, I heal, you're going through a process. I change, you're going through the process. I upgrade, you're going through the process. It's just in this 13th episode that it's been so difficult to record. It's because I've been trying to make it happy. I've been trying to make it positive, and everything gets in the middle, because I'm trying to force a positive message out when God is telling you, I don't want the message with that energy 4 2s, 2 2 2 2. But He wants you to be aware of the anger that you're genuinely feeling, and the sadness that you're actually feeling. Maybe it's with yourself, maybe it's resentment towards yourself, and whatever it is, it's being projected outside. You know, learn from what is happening around you, but don't take it so literally. At the end of the day, you're being aligned and protected. So even if the energy that is moving around, the transition doesn't feel as safe as it actually is, it's just because, yeah, you're not aware of it. You're not informed enough. And again, you don't know anything. You don't know everything. You know what you know best, and after that, you know nothing at all. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the 13th episode of The Highest Sesh, and I guess I'll see you in the 14. Bye bye.